G'day all and welcome to the South African lawn. Okay guys, August, well almost the middle of August actually. Lekker weather, the weekend was a little bit cold, but the 2 weeks prior to that was lekker weather, and I could actually see a little bit of growth on this lawn. And August, big wind month for us, so get your kites out, fly your kites high guys, because it's August. And then luckily after August winds is summer or spring, but I mean same thing, and then we can start taking care of our lawns, which is very exciting. And that's probably why you're watching this video on YouTube, because you like to take care of your lawn and you like other guys taking care of their lawns and making mistakes and mowing it low and mowing it tall and giving their opinions. But that's a lucky time guys, we've got summer ahead of us, and on that summer subject, our lawns are going to grow and we're going to start taking care of it. And unfortunately, and I'm saying unfortunately, because the weeds will also come out of dormancy and they will also start to grow like your grass, especially if you've got kikuyu, it will now start to grow. And today I want to talk a little bit more about those weeds, and in particular the grass weeds, and even more in particular, even more further specifically, I want to talk about poa and the goosegrass. The goosegrass, not the goosegrass, but goosegrass is one of the things that I see most in our lawns. Not so much poa, some poa in some lawns, but goosegrass, I really want to talk a little bit more about it and share my opinion on how to control it and what to do with it. And yeah, it's going to be hopefully a lekker video, and hopefully you find some information here, because it seems to me from what I've seen, especially on that Facebook page and guys' lawns that I've seen, there's a lot of confusion regarding this grass weeds like poa and goosegrass, not the broadleaf stuff so much. All right, okay guys, so what is poa and what is goosegrass? Okay, so both of these have in common that they are annual grasses. So what does annual mean? It grows for 1 year and then it dies. So that might seem like a good thing, but it's not, because that's what makes it so tricky, is that goosegrass and poa, okay, so basically what they mean is it grows for its growing season. By the end of its growing season, it sets seed. The seeds fall onto the soil and the plant dies, and the next growing season the seed germinates and it grows for the year, and then it dies, set more seed, whatever, and that's how it goes on and on and on. And there's probably, if you've got goosegrass or poa, millions of seed in that area, wherever that is, and they will probably, or most probably, grow in this growing season. Especially goosegrass is going to come lekker popping up with your grass now in the springtime. Okay guys, so I quickly want to take you to a spot where I've got some goosegrass in my lawn. Unfortunately I don't have poa in my yard, well thankfully, but unfortunately I can't show it in the video. So I'm just going to take you to this goosegrass and I'm going to explain to you what happens. So excuse this area, I'm still going to turn this into a garden, but what we've got here is a prime example of goosegrass that has already died. So this plant will never in its life grow again. However, if you look closely, you can see there are tons and tons of seed heads, and then on those seed heads there are tons and millions and thousands of seeds which falls onto the ground and grows in the next growing season. So that's a bummer. Okay, so that's goosegrass. And poa, a lot of the times what I see in kikuyu lawns is the shaded out areas, if there is poa, that the poa will really take hold of the shaded areas. don't have to control it because that'll obviously grow in the shade actually. So it's not a must. The only thing is really when your lawn goes like dormant, that Poa will be dark green because it loves winter. It's winter grass, annual winter grass. So it makes it a little bit difficult, so it looks a little bit patchy unfortunately when you've got two different grass types, especially not growing like a blended mix with each other, but now growing one part is Kikuyu, one part is Poa annua. So that makes it a little bit difficult in terms of making the look of your lawn look uniform, if you get what I'm saying. So because you've got two different grass types looking way different and reacting way different. Okay, so Poa annua works exactly the same as goosegrass. So it'll go through the same cycle and it grows exactly the same. And unfortunately, it would make sense. It sounds logic to take all those grasses out, just remove it completely. But unfortunately, it leaves so much seeds there that it will almost definitely or certainly come back the following season. But not to worry, because today I want to talk about this little product right here. Okay, so this is very, very good for Poa annua, excuse the dogs, because this actually controls that pretty well. Okay, but what this product is a pre and post emergence. What does that mean? So post emergence means after a weed has come up, this will control it, and pre emergence means that before the weed grows, it kills it. Okay, so which is great when you've got like seeds lying around, goosegrass or Poa, whatever, lying around, which is ready to germinate. So it sits within the soil. This product, I'm going to talk about the application right now, sits within the soil. As the seeds germinate, it kills it. So this is a great product, lawn till. However, make sure, I've made this mistake once, you can only use it on certain grass types, your warm season grass types, which is Kikuyu, buffalo and kweek or Bermuda. So Kikuyu, buffelgras and kweek. Okay, so your Bermuda, those are the three grass types that you can use it on. Do not use it on anything else. I've actually rinsed out my sprayer once on my Kentucky bluegrass lawn, and I killed off a massive patch. So be careful with this. Only use it on those three grass types. Okay guys, so how do you add this product to your lawn? You add 20 to 40 mils of this concentrate in 10 liters of water per 100 square meters. So if you've got 200 square meters, you just double that. So I'm probably only going to use 20 mils in about 10 liters of water over 100 square meters of lawn. That's how easy it is. Don't spray it on your plants, don't spray it anywhere else, and make sure to wash your sprayer afterwards. Okie doke, so here's the sprayer, and I've rinsed it probably 5 or 6 times just to make sure I don't make the same mistake again by flipping chucking that contaminated water onto my bluegrass and killing that off. So now the only thing left to do is to water this product in with a good 10-15 millimeters of water, because that sits within the soil and there it protects the lawn from the germinating seeds, if that makes sense. Okay, one thing that I didn't see on the leaflet here is how long this product actually sits within your soil. I'm guessing probably 6 to 8 weeks, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'll just read up. If I find it, I'll put it on the screen, but I'm not 100% sure. So it is a good time now or year and year about to apply this thing during the year to protect your lawn from those first weeds coming up, because now as we start to get to warmer temperatures and rainfall a little bit later on, September, October, then we might get an influx of weeds germinating. So yeah, if you don't have weeds in your lawn and you've never had a problem, please do not apply too much chemicals to your lawn. I always say A lush lawn will take care of most of the weeds in any case. Difficult the grass weeds like goosegrass and poa because they grow just as grass, but your broadleaf stuff normally like gets less the thicker your lawn gets. So it's more important to keep a healthy, good growing lawn than to just apply all the products, fungicides, herbicides, all those type of things. So rather just keep your lawn healthy, and then when in need of your chemicals to take care of broadleaf weeds or like these grassy weeds, poa or goosegrass, then apply them. But when in doubt, just don't spray anything, just give it fertilizer and water. Also guys, this is a chemical, so if you do get it on your hands or in your face or whatever, just take you could obviously spray this. Actually, you should actually work with gloves while using a product like this. I don't want to sound too arrogant and not do any of this stuff. The wind has just picked up now, so I'm glad this is done. I'm going to water it in, and then I should be good to go for the next, well, at least the start of spring, because I am putting my own water on here. I'm not relying on rain, so I might have an influx of weeds, and I really focus this chemical on the outer parts where the lawn is thin, where it is susceptible to weeds. I hope that's the right word, or more susceptible to weeds. So yeah, I hope you found this video interesting. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, and please remember to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers for now. Bye bye.